Well, hi there, folks. It's Cameron Hansen here with Lean Strategies International LLC, and this week we're going to be building a template together. So you might notice that we're actually going live. That's right. That means you really see me right here. This isn't an online recording, and just like many of you, we're quarantined here at home. So we're pulling our technology together to continue our training via remote site and using distance learning. Now you can see right behind me, our topic for today is runtime. Now runtime is a interesting calculation. It's actually part of the operation time in our manufacturing processes, but it falls within your value stream, and it's a good metric to learn how to define. Now it's directly related to or dependent on the volume or the quantity of parts that you're making. So when you're thinking about runtime, you're actually getting the time that you're running a part on the machine, but that's dependent on the quantity. So if you have one part that takes 1 minute, that's your 1 minute runtime. Now, if there's 10 parts in a batch and they take 1 minute each, your runtime is going to be 10 minutes. So let's put together a quick template to make the calculation a lot more simple. So what we're going to do is pull open our trusty GSuite platform here, and you can see a few different things. Right behind us are the 3 points of it and our calculation right down here. And so let me take this off the screen so that you can see the entire thing, okay? So what we'll do is just open this up right here. So you see the first main point that you need to understand is that runtime is the time needed or required to process an item. The second point you should remember is that it is part of the actual operation time. This is not part of the inner operation time. And it's usually defined or specified inside of your routing in your systems. The runtime, again, as we said earlier, is dependent on the volume or the quantity of parts that you're producing. So easy calculation, you can see right down here, the time per piece times the size of the order. So let's go ahead and build our template here. And to do that, we're just going to jump over here to G Suite again. And I'm going to come right back up here on the screen so that you guys can all see me, and we're going to start building our template. So the first thing we're going to do is kind of make this easy to work with. We're going to freeze it right there, and we're just going to do our normal calculation number. And you'll see that right there. And then we're going to use our if statement. So if, let's say B2 equals blank, then we want to return blank. If not, then we want to return our row number minus 1. And we'll hit that right there. And so if we put something in to test this, we see we got number 1 calculation. Pretty simple right there. So we'll get rid of that. And then what we're going to do over here is we're going to go back to our formula, and we see the time per piece times the size of the order. So we need those two metrics there. So let's jump back, and we'll change our header right here to time per piece. And then we're going to put in quantity just to make it simple. And then we'll say runtime on the final column there. So we got our formula all set up. And what we're going to do is say equal if. We'll say B2 equals blank. Then we want to return it blank. If not, then we want the product of B2 and C2. And that'll give us our runtime. So we'll close that off. Now let's say we've got a time per piece again of, we'll keep it simple, 2 minutes. And our lot is, let's say, 10 parts. And so that'll give us our 20-minute runtime. Simple calculation. Remember, you can stop by Lean Strategies International LLC anytime you want and pick up these templates, or you can build them yourself based off of this video. It's real simple. And so what we want to do right here before we take off is we just want to grab our formula and push it all the way down. All right, and then we'll change this back. And make that nice and bright right there. And so we're all set. Now we can calculate runtime, simple. And we'll see you guys later. Stay healthy and stay safe.